What is going on, guys? Thank you for watching the vlog. This is Dan Lex here, back with another video. And in today's video, we are finally putting on the bumper. I'm going to be trying to put the bumper on because in my last video I put in my headers, and right now the headers don't connect to the rest of the exhaust, which is why I can't put my bumper on, because I have a dual set up on the back. I want to go single, but for the meantime I just have dual because I have no bumper. So what I'm going to do is basically just disconnect the entire exhaust and just have open headers until I can complete my exhaust from the headers back. So we're gonna go ahead and put the bumper on while we wait for the exhaust. So as you can see here, it's a dual setup on my old bumper. Yeah, on my old bumper, the hole for the exhaust was actually cut out of the bumper so it could fit it. I was gonna go single a long time ago, but I couldn't because the bumper had already been cut. So it wouldn't make sense to put a single because it would just be like a big kind of gap between the exhaust and the bumper because it was just cut out. So I had to get dual in order to cover up that hole. But now that I have this bumper, a new one, I don't need this dual setup anymore, and I'm also getting a whole new exhaust anyways. So I'm just gonna take off the entire exhaust, put the bumper on. If I have a bumper on this car, and you know, no more no bumper gang. Even though my Honda still doesn't have a bumper on the front. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know my Honda does not have a bumper on the front, and I don't know when I'd be getting one, but it should be coming soon. I don't know how soon, to be honest, because I'm mainly focused on the Lexus, but I will get a bumper for this car to make it look more decent. And yeah, so I'm gonna start taking off the exhaust. So yeah, basically, header is right there. This is the rest of the exhaust. This is what I'm taking off. It goes from here all the way back to the back of the car, to the dual in the back. Only thing I need to take out is the oxygen sensor right here. Take that off. Then I gotta remove it from this is a weird camera angle. Then I gotta remove it all the way back there. It's like right there, that little line right there, it's the little rubber piece that keeps the vibrations down whenever it's, you know, shaking. And then after that, it just comes right off. And so now we're towards the back of the car. This piece right here that comes to the rest of the exhaust is in this little rubber piece. I don't know the name of it, but it might take some persuading trying to get that out because the mirror, like it holds it pretty tight. So if you just wiggle it enough, it should come right out, and then the rest of the exhaust, or the rest of my exhaust, should just pop right off. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt to do that. So after wrestling with it for a little bit, it should be able to just get it out. I just took it out and I just turned the rubber piece to the side so that it was just completely out the way. And also, before you do this, I should have mentioned this earlier, make sure you have a jack stand. Make sure you have a jack stand like towards the front to support it so it doesn't just fall on you when you take off this rubber piece, because this is literally the only piece holding it up from back here. Now, I did forget that there are two more. This one here with a bolt right there, so you just undo that bolt and it should just come right off. And over here is another one. It's supposed to have two bolts, but I only have one on the other side right there. So I unscrew both of those bolts, then it should come down. Again, make sure to watch out when you're taking it off, because it will just fall on you. Just hold it up while you're unscrewing the bolts, and you should be good. I still have it on the jacks on the other side, but yeah, now it's time to slide it out and see how it looks, and finally get this bumper on. I'm going to attempt to put the bumper on. I've never really put a bumper on this car, as you can obviously tell, because it has no bumper, but I'm going to attempt to put one on the car now. Hoping it will just, just pop right in, and I just hope it's really easy, honestly, but it should be a pretty simple job. Doesn't look too hard. Let's just hope I don't run into any complications, but yeah, I'm going to attempt to put this on right now. So this is now the finished product. I now have a bumper, no exhaust, but I have a bumper now. Now this side looks pretty good, lines up pretty nicely along the seam line of the bumper and the body of the car, but if you come to this side, it doesn't really line up as nice as I would want it to. Let's see, it doesn't really line up too good. That's mainly because it doesn't have a bumper tab on this side. If it had it, it would pull it up. If it had a bumper tab and I was able to screw it up, it would look like this, a lot more uniform, but because it doesn't, it just kind of sags down and comes out. And my little trick failed. I don't know if you can see in there, but I basically took off the two little things I was gluing together to put on this bumper. It didn't work, but that's no big deal to me. But for anyone buying new bumpers or buying a used bumper for your IS300, just know bumper tabs will make or break the way it looks, or like the seam. If you want it to be flush, you can just make sure you get like a one with actual bumper tabs on it. If not, it's gonna kind of end up like how mine is. So that's just a heads up for any of you guys. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty happy overall with the way the car is looking now. Now that it has a bumper, it looks a lot better with a bumper on than without one. I'm gonna finish up putting everything back together, and this exhaust is basically garbage now, so I'm gonna be throwing that away. If you liked the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like what you saw, consider subscribing. It'll really help me out, motivate me to make more videos for you guys. I like making videos for you guys about the IS300, keep you guys updated. So if you like the channel, please give it a subscribe. Please like the video, let me know that you like it. Follow me on my Instagram at Dann_Lexus. Stay updated, and I'll see you guys in the next one.